Welcome back to Let's Talk About It, the Candid Conversation Show. My name is Muriel.
And my name is Ruby.
And on the show, we discuss topics that are unspoken and taboo in our community. Our guest tonight is Hassan Hawkins. We will be discussing his journey with time in prison, second chances, and the reason why he never gave up.
Hassan, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
You're welcome. We're glad to finally get you here.
Yes.
And you have such an amazing story, and we want to share that with the audience. We like to lead the show with having the guests tell us a little bit about their childhood, because we believe that that's what shapes who we become as adults. Can you share a little bit with us?
Well, my mother and my father broke up when I was younger.
Okay.
And so I was basically with my moms, and my pops used to come around all the time, though. He was always
That's
still
good.
there. But with that, my mom had to move in different places. So we moved Franklin, Brunswick. This is all I'm from New Jersey.
Okay.
And so that's where I was raised at. But I was born in Brunswick, raised in Plainfield and New Brunswick.
Okay.
And so with my mom moving different places, of course, it ain't the best, but she did the best she could. Yeah, so I grew up in different type of environments. I mean, I ain't gonna say it was the worst, because it's much worse than third world countries.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it wasn't the best situation. But she did all she could for me. You know what I'm saying? My father still was there, but I think that breakup, because that's all I remember. I don't have a memory of them actually together.
Okay.
Ever, you know what I'm saying? Because I think I was too young when they was, and so I don't know. I guess in that environment, you just look at where you at, you know. And I started living where I'm at and wherever my mom put me, and boom. So we're in Brunswick. I grew up in Brunswick, and my father was in Plainfield. So. I moved to Plainfield later on in my years, but I would always go to Plainfield, and we'll, you know, do things. My father took me fishing, hunting, all that,
good.
did all that with me.
Nice.
My mother was Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
And so with my mom's being Jehovah's Witness, you know, a lot of stuff you can't do.
Right.
You know, but bless her heart, you know, and that was her belief. So to be honest with you, it was good, because, you know, the thing I remember back is them children's stories, the Bible stories. I remember all that later in my years, you know what I'm saying? And so when they really say you plant something, man, it's something that's planted, man, and eventually it'll grow.
That's right.
So,
It sticks.
you know, growing up from there, when you finally get of age and you're able to go out and do how you want to do, you go out, start living in an environment. Unfortunately, I looked towards the bad things, because it still was all a choice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my choice was what I seen right in front of me.
Right.
You know, it looked easy. It looked like the popular thing to be.
Right.
It looked like, you know,
I
this
can get
is
away
what
with
it
this.
is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Actually, it just was life.
Okay.
That
Survival.
we knew.
That's
yeah,
it.
survival. You know what I'm saying? No matter what my mom say, my
Right.
pop say, no matter what, you know, I got family members that do great, but this is what I chose. And, you know, I got family members that been doing this for a long time too.
Okay.
So I'm just in the streets.
Right.
So I grew up like that. Eventually, I finally moved over with my father in Plainfield, where me and my family, my father's wife family, which I grew up with them, like my uncles, and these are the same people that we all got locked up together. So we locked up a bunch of us. And so, you know, we just was living.
Yeah.
And you only, man, I just did what I knew.
Right.
And so this really, to be honest with you, my brother, I probably started selling drugs when I was like 12. You know, I started selling drugs, smoking weed.
Yeah.
I was drinking probably at 10 and 11, sneaking, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All the bad things that you're supposed to do, but you're just in the environment.
Like you said, your environment.
You don't know
You don't know no better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you're just doing it. And so as I grew up, eventually, like I said, I moved with my father. Once I moved with my father, you know, then, you know, my mother's influence is kind of, down.
Right.
Now, my father he didn't play no games.
Yes.
Like the projects that we from in Plainfield, you know what I'm saying, old projects, you know, and he was like the project president. So, you
Right.
know, he like,
Everybody
stop the
knew him.
violence, stop this. Yeah,
Yes.
so everybody knew him, know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's his kid,
his
you know
kid.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Man, your father this, your father that. But you know, he was doing what he thought was
that's
right.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And at this age, I see what he was doing.
Why?
And I
Absolutely.
understand it was right. You know, and that's kind of like what we was talking about earlier. This is why we're doing what we're doing. You know, maybe we could help somebody, maybe somebody
right.
to see, you know
Make
what I'm
a
saying? So
difference.
that's what he was doing. And so the projects I grew up in, you know, same old, same old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
This is what it is.
Yeah, and eventually my father caught me with some drugs, and I told him that I was taking it for somebody or whatever. You
And
know
he
what
let
I'm
you
saying?
have it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But what he did was he really, like within that next year or two, we moved.
Okay.
He moved us to Memphis,
Okay.
Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was
Wow,
like,
all
you
the way
know,
out.
We getting
going.
outta here.
Yeah, we going. And so my father moved us, and then unfortunately, I had that taste. I had that urge.
You
know,
found it.
Man.
Me and my kind of like crew, my age, you know what I'm saying, generation. Just when crack came out, '85. So we started crack in our projects.
You started it.
Yeah, it was just the young boys. And to be honest with you, the old heads ain't want us to do it.
Right.
They wouldn't give us no money. But you know,
You didn't
back
wanna
then-
hear it.
Yeah, back then you had them
all
summer
that,
jobs.
yeah.
Man, we saved
Put your
up.
money together.
Yeah, we put together. We
And
got our
so
thing
my
together.
mom
We
was
start
a
moving.
witness.
Know what I'm saying?
You know,
And we
a lot of
started
stuff
doing
you
what we
catch.
was
This
doing.
is in Memphis?
No, this is
You know,
in
You went back.
Jersey.
Oh,
This
okay.
is
And
before
that
I
was her
left.
belief.
Okay,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
To be honest with
And
you,
once
it
that
was
happened, once
good.
I left,
And,
so
you
this
know,
is the
the
reason
thing I remember
I
back
made
is
it
them
back because
children's
I
stories.
could, you know, I done had a
Bible
taste of
stories.
this
I
and
remember
hiding
all
the
that.
money.
Right, the
and
money,
then I got
exactly.
this, know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm a little
So
kid,
when they
know what I'm
really say
saying?
you plant
But I'm
something,
living,
man,
you know,
it's something
I'm
that's
still in my
planted,
father's
man,
house.
and eventually
And
it'll
so
grow.
Yeah.
My father
So,
went down there,
you
but
know,
it was a moving truck that he sent
growing up from
somebody to
there,
go get
you-
the rest of the furniture.
when you finally
And he
get
was
of
in
age,
Jersey, and they
able
was
to
about
go
to
out
come.
and
So,
do
man, I
how
didn't
you
know how
wanna
to drive a
do.
stick.
You go
Know
out.
what I'm
You know
saying?
what?
Man, I got in there with the dude, know what I'm saying? I was like, man, teach me. Boom, we gonna make it, you
my
know?
gosh.
And I
Still
snuck
no
back,
choice.
and my
Right.
sister that
Oh
just
my
passed,
gosh.
Cheryl,
choice was what I
Yes.
seen.
So sorry for
Right
your
in
loss
front
again.
of
house. Yeah,
You
thank
know,
you,
it
thank
looked
you very
easy.
much.
It
Yeah,
looked
'cause she
like
was
popular
like
thing to
everything
do.
Yes,
for me. You know what I'm
yes.
saying?
You know,
I
this
went
is
back
what
to
it
her
is.
house.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Actually,
up
it
in
just
Jersey,
was life.
and I stayed
That
over there,
we-
like kind of head out. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's my road dog. So she always had me. You know, she always say, "Big sis got you." So you know, from there, man, once my father left and everything out in the open, I mean, it's on now.
Yeah.
You know, because now I really don't have. I'm not saying I don't have the supervision because I had my mother still there, my father still calling, everybody still
Right.
in my life. But now I got a little like do what I want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You thought you were grown now.
Yeah, I thought I was grown.
Yeah, you were the man.
yeah, I thought I was grown. I was 17 then, and so bad. You know,
Couldn't
we
tell
got
you
our
nothing.
clique.
Nothing at all.
I'm saying, you know, we got money. Not that we had a whole bunch of money, but we got money. We got rings.
Yeah.
We got this.
Jewelry.
We got
Yeah.
that. The clothes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got everything. So from there, man, it just went from being back to my projects with my aunt, my great aunt, and my uncles. You know, we still always together. We stayed there. A lot of times, man, we slept on crates outside. You know, it didn't matter. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
You making money, you don't care.
Right,
Yeah, it
right.
doesn't
Plus,
matter.
you all hanging out. You drinking, smoking, chilling, making
Just
money.
enjoying yourself.
everything. Yeah, enjoying yourself.
How many kids in the family, though? How many of you?
And which
In
family?
your immediate
In my
family?
immediate family, it's 5 of us.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, now it's 4 because my
Yeah.
sister,
Right,
my
Cheryl.
older sister, passed.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So it's 4 of us, and I mostly was with my uncles. That's kind of what we was. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? We was always tight.
But what is your dad saying about all this?
Oh man, you know he in Memphis, Tennessee. He talking But you know he talking, but you
You're
know
not
how
listening.
it go at the
You got a hard head, you
I
making
hear
money.
I hear you, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I always been respectful. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? I've
right.
never been disrespectful
Good.
to
Right.
my moms,
Or
to
your
my
dad,
father.
which is good.
You know what I'm saying? My uncles, my aunts, all them, you know,
Yes.
everybody look like, oh man, really? Hassan? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm respectable.
Right.
I've always been that way.
But you're
I
still gonna do what you wanna
But I,
do.
you know,
Stubborn.
what you gonna do. Yeah.
What we want to talk about now is this life-changing incident that occurred. That day that this life-changing incident occurred, what was happening? What happened?
Okay. Are you saying like when I went to prison?
Yes.
All right. So
Where were you? Were you in Jersey?
yeah, I was in Jersey. You know, we older now.
Yeah.
You know, when we living
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
we living pretty good.
Right.
You know, I've been doing what I was doing.
Maybe some
Now I'm
years.
27.
Wow.
So
10
I've
years or
never been
more.
locked up. Yeah, I've never been locked up. You know, dudes used to say, man, them boys, Mac boys, ain't never got hit. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? They like, man, they got a long run, a long
Like you're
run.
untouchable.
Yeah, and it wasn't that we was untouchable. We thought we was smart.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You were smart. You had a
thought-
plan.
Yeah, you thought we were smart. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? My grandfather, man. You know, at this time, my father's back and everything, and it's like, you know, this is just life now. You know, he can't stop me from what
Right.
I'm doing.
You're an
My
adult at this
grandfather
point.
can't stop me from what I'm doing. My grandfather got houses and things, so we took over the construction company. You know, and so we're doing things. All right, so eventually the feds come into play. After dealing with the state, the county, all that. So what they did is they called the feds.
Okay.
You know, we got different instances where different things happen.
Okay.
So therefore, the feds was able to come in. You know, it's easy to call them if this is going on this block.
Okay.
We own the whole block.
Right.
So that whole block was all ours, and therefore, when certain things happen on there, they start, you know what I'm saying, oh, what's going on, this and that. And so they came in. Once they came in, man, it was like,
Yeah.
It's like you didn't even know what hit you
It's like
at
a
that
whirlwind.
it really, like, you know how you have ideas, you know what I'm saying? You can see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But yet, you're going to do what you do.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, man, at that time in 2000, when they came, man, I probably wasn't doing nothing for maybe a year and something. Because I had like a, you know what I'm saying? Something was like telling me, like, man, we was chilling. We was trying to
Yeah,
get more
lay
houses,
low.
buy more houses, chill back, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I
Do
was
business.
like trying to get myself together, you
Right.
know? And to be honest with you, man, my brother gave me this, my oldest brother, Marion Peterson, he gave me this, like, I got shot up at one time. So
Okay.
I got shot up, me and my uncle. My brother took me to the men's meeting. He changed his life around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so he take me to the church men's meeting, all that. So I always had that in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And I guess at that time, I just was thinking, and my other brother gave me a book called Power for Living, man. I'm trying to tell you, it is crazy, because, like, what would I be reading that for? You know what I'm saying? But I read it, and I was thinking about it at that time. And this, when a lot of things was happening, it seemed like I seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see what's going on. We see what's going on.
Right.
And we just like, well, you know, we good. We just chilling. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then they come back, which I moved down south to South Carolina
Okay.
with my ex-fiance. She was a Christian girl who always, you know, she kind of helped change my life.
Okay. Good.
And I kind of seen her. I seen my brother. I seen the book. I was just seeing things.
Right,
And it's
right,
funny, like,
right.
you know, as I look at it now, I always
mm-hmm.
look at it and say God had a GPS. You know what I'm saying? But only you could tell now, because
Right.
you've
Right.
seen where you've been through. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So as that was going on, the feds come in. All right, so now you're getting this case coming and all this, and like, all right. Unfortunately, for the type of person that I am, you know, some people might say it's arrogant. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't. But my thing is always this: you bring your guns, I bring mine.
Oh, wow.
And so we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And so I looked at it as that. Not only was it it really wasn't that, but in my mind, I was like, man, look, man, God just showed you when you get good, go get your crib, get ready to get married, all this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what you gonna do? And so what I did, basically, they came in, we had a 3-month trial, you know what I'm saying? We figuring if we go to the table like any other time with the state and everybody else.
You'll get off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You do your due diligence, they do their due diligence. If you could get me, then come on. You know what I'm saying? I always looked at it as that way. If you could get me, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, thinking we smart. But through that, the feds don't play like that.
Oh man, and you didn't even know. You didn't know that.
I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? The feds is totally different. Know what I'm saying? They ain't bringing guns, man. They got missiles. And they got some heat seekers that's coming around the corner.
Right.
Yeah, and they're ready for you. And basically, it was a 5-year indictment from 94 to 99.
Okay.
That's how long they've been, know what I'm saying, waiting and all this stuff with the state and all this. And so eventually you go through trial, went through trial, blew trial. We lost. My cousin, my uncle, and my other uncle got life. I got in court the guidelines, what I told y'all about a little bit. All right, so this is what they go by in the feds. They go by the guidelines.
Okay.
All right, so that goes by certain measures of weight. All right, so if the weight, let's say I was charged with 841A. And 846. Yeah, 841A and 846. 846 is a conspiracy.
Okay.
So if the feds wanted to charge this conspiracy between y'all two with just this cup, because it was standing there, guess what? You
They
hit.
can do it. Right.
Yeah, they could do it. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, from there, the feds, the guidelines had me at life, which same thing with my uncles, you know, everybody over the range. Life is 43. The guidelines go from 1 to 43.
Okay.
43 is life, you know, and, you know, we're like 45 and stuff like that. So we're way over it because of the weight of the drugs. I was telling you about, you know, I got aggravated assaults on cops when I was younger.
Right,
I was
right.
foolish, you know. Boom. So they add, they add
They
all
added
that
it.
in. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
not only that, the feds, if they find guns, guess what? That's another
another
2
charge.
points.
Yeah,
That's
just kept
another
adding
2
up.
So
points.
you had guns and everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't find guns.
Okay.
They found some guns, and they basically saying it's our guns.
Okay.
You know,
They just put it on you,
But whatever,
basically.
how it goes. And so, not only that, they add up these guidelines. They add up like what role you play. You know, for me, they say I'm a supervisor. You know what I'm
just
saying?
watching,
That's more
directing.
points. Yeah, that's more
Wow.
points. so that's why the points come up to like 45, 46. You know what I'm saying? All this is adding up,
Yes.
and this how they do it. And that's what I said. A lot of young man, you just don't know.
What were you thinking,
Yes.
Hassan, with all this that's going on? It's your family involved. It's not just you by yourself with some friends. This is your family that's involved with you. What is going on through your head?
Yes.
I don't even want to ask you what's going on through your uncles, your family. I want to ask you what was going on through your head.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like I said, man, that powerful living, the things my brother, the things I had started looking and believing. You know what I'm saying? I still had it at that time. It was a couple years. You know, it took 2 years for us to go to trial. I got locked up in 2000. I went to trial in 2002. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They hold you and they just keep trying to create. And so by then, man, I've been studying more, studying hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I just, you know, I felt, you know, this what this was about. No, I'm not saying that I didn't make a mistake and I didn't do wrong. I'm not saying that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, at this situation right now, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Do you still think you could beat? And you know, my lawyer told me this. She said, listen, man, this ain't about whether you win. It's about how much time you get.
Exact.
And she said, listen, if you don't understand what's going on,
You
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you can't see what's going on, then you lost. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about how much, you know, what you done right, what you done this. Look at what's going on.
Right.
And so because we did get, in the middle of trial, they did offer us 10. And I was trying to get like, well, let me do 5. I'll do 5 with no problem.
So you're sitting there negotiating
Trying
with
to
them.
bargain.
Yeah, trying to bargain.
Yes.
Like,
This
know
not
what
no
I'm saying?
Chinese
Like,
market.
Yeah,
Come on
like,
now.
yeah, that's good. Come on. And so, from there, I'm just like, well, you know what? I'm going to go with what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, that's what I did. Some people might say we was arrogant.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I was arrogant. Maybe I was arrogant because I think if you come to the table and I come to the table and we do what we're supposed to do and that the justice system was going to be fair for me, maybe I was arrogant then.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? But, that's what happened. And so that was my thoughts. And I'm just like, man, well, keep doing what you're going to do. Of course, we're like, man, we ain't going to lose, man. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. But the feds don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? All they
Because when it
need
gets
is
to that
somebody-
level,
That's it.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
all they need is somebody to say this, and this.
and that's it. It's
It's
done.
over.
It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? No matter that he got caught with this, he got caught with that. The cameras. Now listen, I just told you they had surveillance. We had over 20. I think it was 28 videotapes
Oh my goodness.
and like maybe 20 audios. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We had all this, and you don't got none of us on it though.
Oh, okay.
So we really thinking. So we thinking like, oh man, we good.
got this,
Yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? You don't got us, but you
Right.
got all these other people that's talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And of course, everybody pushed it our way because we're who they want. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And so from there, all right, blow trial. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my guidelines was life. You know what I'm saying? The judge told me that, she told my mom, this is when my mom's alive, of course, she is every day. My, my lawyer, my first lawyer, was always, let it be known, Miss Hawkins is here. You know what I'm saying? It's a 3-month trial, so this taking out a lot of people's life for a long time. So she make sure that, know that she here, supporting her
That's
son.
right.
Son.
That's right.
Right.
At the end, when I got sentenced, the judge was like, and my uncle's already got the life, so I'm coming in for sentencing. And the judge like, you know what, Miss Hawkins, I'm gonna give him a chance, cause
Okay.
I'm gonna give him 30 years or 360 months. Back then, I didn't know what 360 months was, cause this how they give you your sentences
Right.
in months. yeah,
You're thinking it's a good thing.
360 months. So, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? But, I already did my research because that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? So she like, I'm going to give him a chance to get out. He's going to be an older man. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, this same judge is the same judge that let me out.
Isn't that something?
And man, and
Did she
I'm trying
remember
to
the case?
remember the
Really?
case. She told the prosecutor, you wasn't even prosecuting. And when we was just
Right.
went to court back then when I got out and she gave me immediate release, she said, you wasn't there, I was there. You know what I'm saying? And man,
Oh
I'm
my
going to tell you,
goodness.
man, that's how God worked. Because I was like, man, Lord, just please, I always said this, you never asked me. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't testify, I got a record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's the thing that kills us. You can't get up on the stand because they're going to crucify you, you know what I'm saying, for your bad acts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was always like, man, you ain't never asked me. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, why I did this, why I do this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
How I had to survive.
They just didn't care.
Yeah, you didn't
They
care.
didn't care.
You didn't care, you know what I'm saying? And so it's crazy though, the judge, I used to always pray like, man, Lord, please, Lord, because man, my mother was a prayer warrior. She went hard. She wrote that judge constantly. Man, my lawyer had to write me and say, man, tell your mother and the man, stop calling the
Stop
judge.
calling here.
Yeah, Miss Rosemary was
She
the
wanted her
judge's
baby
clerk.
out.
My
She
mother,
wanted
no,
John
like,
out.
no, said, yeah. She
Yeah.
like, man, my baby did this.
Get him out.
Yeah, and so when they did that, all right, I kept praying for the judge to just have a change of heart, man, and later in years, like I said, she the one let us out,
So-
gave us immediate release.
What was it like your very first night in prison? Were you crying? Were you upset?
Man, you'd be surprised, man, and this is crazy, but my first night in prison when they first picked me up, when the marshals came, with all this nonsense and all this the helicopter and all the bull
wow.
crap.
Like a movie.
Like,
My
like,
goodness.
yo, what? Like, really? You know what I'm saying? So
Like you just
boom.
murdered somebody.
Yeah, like what the heck? So boom, all right. But to be honest with you, they was nice. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what type of role they play. They asking me questions, whatever. I'm like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. So boom, my first night was in a county. I was in South Carolina. They took me to Lexington County. I was in there, you know what I mean? I was calm. I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. I was calm. Hold up, not only was I calm, man, it was a Spanish dude that came in there, and I didn't know no Spanish to like, cause he was crying and he was low, saying, I'm like, bro, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
You keeping him calm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep him calm.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I don't want him to make me get upset, or am I just like, I'm good? Like, I don't know. I think it really was like a relief. Like that first night was like, all right, they finally, okay, let's get to work. Know what I'm saying? Let's get to work, and that's my mentality. That's how it was. Let's get to work.
Get to
all
work.
right, call a lawyer. Let's go. Let's get to work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Next.
Yeah. What's next? Let's go. Like I said, I don't know if it was arrogant. I didn't think it was being arrogant. I thought this is what I'm supposed to do.
You
know
just
what I'm
hard.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm just, that's just was life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people run to it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to work. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So that was my first night. And from there, man, hold up. That's what I'm talking about, that GPS. that God prosperous direction that he got for you. You know, because they did me like, they took me here, took me there. It's called thesotherapy.
Thesotherapy?
Yeah, they call this in the Fed thesotherapy, right?
Okay.
Because this thing is, you're never getting settled. I'm in this police station one night, you can't send me money. I'm in the next police station the next night, then I'm in this county, then I'm in this holding.
They just have you everywhere.
Yeah, so they got me moving. So you never getting to get no money. You ain't never like really, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get the call, like you need money to make the calls.
Wow.
Know what I'm saying?
You can't do anything.
Yeah, but guess what? In each of them things, man, it was somebody there talking to me about God, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
He's still watching out for you. He's
Man,
still
what? Come on now,
He's still
all
looking
the way
out.
through, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the way through, watching
That's
out
from
for
a
me.
praying
I'm
mother,
telling you, man. What?
praying family.
That's why I said, man, my mom was a prayer warrior, man. My families, man, not just them, man. My mother friends, man. Everybody always prayed because everybody was like, Hassan,
Yeah.
you know, because
Yeah.
I'm laid back. I wasn't
Yeah.
flashy. I'm not a flashy type of person. None of us really was flashy.
Yeah.
Laid back, we just do what we do. And so, you know, it was like somebody was always there. And I'm more scared of like, man, what the heck is going on? Like, why is this happening than the situation? 'Cause
Right,
I'm
right.
like, man, this is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Like, yeah, like, yo, what is going on? Like, yo, man, why this guy doing this? Why this? And and I don't know if you know anything about the federal. I don't know if you had somebody on that ever told you about the federal prisons.
No.
But federal is all the states.
Okay.
So it's geographic. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
I'm way down in South Carolina, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm in
keep
these
moving
other
you.
states. Yeah, I'm all in these other states. So within that, you know, it could be bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from Jersey.
Right.
Like you got dudes from Florida. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
People here. You're in another person's state right now. Let's say if we was in state jail. You from this county, you from this county, you from here, you from there. So you kind of together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm from
And here you
Jersey, so
come
I'm a
from-
Jersey boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jersey.
You're an outsider.
Yeah, I'm basically an outsider. But he always had somebody that was there to like, you know what I'm saying?
Help you,
And-
protect you. Pray for you.
Yeah.
You
know
feel
what I'm
you
saying?
got closer to God in prison?
Closer, that's when I knew him.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
never knew him. I
Okay.
thought I knew him. Know what I'm saying? And this is the big thing. In trial, I used to read my Bible sometimes. I went through different parts of my life, and I truly believe this for everybody, that he has you at this point. Then you're at this point.
Right.
Then you're at this point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so at one point, I wasn't like going hard on law work.
Okay.
I was going hard on scriptures.
Right.
And I really believe that, and you said, did I know it, man? That's where my foundation was. And I truly believe that's what he used it for.
Yeah.
Because I'm not
Yes.
going to say he put me there.
No.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm not going to say that.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I believe it was used like, listen, what you going to do now?
Yeah.
You got 30 years,
Yes.
bruh. You
Right.
still say you want me? I got a
All
favorite
right.
psalm, Psalms 27. What I seek to be in your
Oh my
place.
gosh.
Paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? To
Wow.
dwell up under your temple. You know what I'm saying? To seek your face.
Right.
And so I could never forget it because that's what it was about.
Right. My
And so it was like, what you gonna do now?
Yeah.
You,
Now what you gonna do?
You gonna go in here? I never had problems in prison because I'm a respectable dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Wow.
So
Do you
I
think
ain't
that might have
small.
protected you though?
Huh?
Do you think that might have, being in prison, do you think that saved your life? If you were still
I'm
out
gonna be
on the
honest
streets?
with you. I've told my uncle because me and my uncle got shot up. We got shot up because I'm a maniac and I was a fool when I was younger.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the first time getting shot at, whatever. It wasn't the first time somebody pulling a gun out on me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was really
You
a
were
fool.
tough. My
And
God.
I always said, like, unfortunately, I know God was like, nah. Not right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's not time.
My son a fool.
Yeah.
But it ain't his time. And I wound up getting shot up in my legs, but he had it to my head. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to been fighting.
Wow.
And so my uncle got shot up too, and I always felt bad about that. You know what I'm saying? And but it was the nature of
The business.
life. Yeah, of the business.
Right.
That's what happens. And so I think he always was protecting me. You know what I'm saying? I know he was always protecting me. I know he's still protecting me
Yes.
now,
Yes.
no matter what happened. Like we was talking before,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
No matter what happens, yes.
And I know he had me. And I always tell my uncle that, like, man, he had us, man, because my uncle could have been killed right there. The gun jammed over his head. You know what I'm saying? And
my
it was
gosh.
like, really like, I know, that's what really kept me, like, because I know it got to be a plan. It got to be something
Yes.
more than this.
That's right.
And one thing I always thought about, man, when I was doing what I was doing was, is this it?
Yeah.
Is this it?
No.
This it, man? Because if this is it,
Yeah.
man, this ain't really nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can have all you want. You got money. You know what I'm saying? You got girls, whatever.
Yes.
You good. But still, you looking for something more.
Right.
It
You
wasn't
know what
enough.
I'm saying? It wasn't enough.
How do you feel that you can help the younger generation not make the choices that you made?
Man, all I could do is telling my story. I think telling my story, or like I told you before, my testimony, because that's what it is.
That's what
to
it
me.
is.
It is.
Yes,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? And it, I don't look at it as it being bad. Like I spoke to employers before. I got turned down before. Know what I'm saying? And I still would tell them my story.
Right.
You know, because
Yes.
I wanted them to hear it. It's not bad to me. It just
your
shows
story.
how I grew up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? How I became a man. And so sometimes with these kids out in these streets today, this is different though.
It's totally
I'm
different.
They're
trying
rough,
to tell
aren't
you. Yeah,
They
what?
are.
Rough ain't the word, but I feel so sorry for them.
Right, right.
You
The
know
path
what I'm
that they're
saying?
going down,
Yeah,
destructive.
it's
destruction.
straight destruction. And these people don't care. Man, I know maybe the sentences got a little bit lighter, but in my era, when they was handing out them lives, they was handing them out like it
Life.
wasn't nothing. They was handing out 30s, 35s, you know what I'm saying? It was nothing, man. I know dude with 400 years.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Come
really,
on.
like, come on now. Dude with 3 life sentences, like, you, come on, man. I only got 1 life. But this is what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you let yourself be caught up in it, you got to take what come with
What
it.
comes with it. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I always say, man, for myself, I took what came with it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
did.
And some people might say, oh man, this and that. But listen, man, you know, I learned from it. I gained from it.
Yes.
I became who I am now. I got a master's degree. I got a
Congratulations.
GED.
Wow.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? I did all this in prison, man. I became knowledgeable. Know what I'm saying? I learned new things. I met so many good people, and it hurted so much because I said, man, the skills you got,
Right.
but you ain't here.
You
Like,
ain't
know
here.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's good to see you display your skills, but it would be better to see you display them when you get out there.
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like some of the brothers that I'm still in contact, I'm getting in contact with a lot of brothers, like I
Good.
said, know what
Good.
I'm saying? Because to me, you know, like they know, man, that was everything to me.
And
know
you give
what
them
I'm
hope
saying?
too.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
You give them hope, encouragement.
Man, I be trying to tell them, man, y'all encouraging me. They talk about, nah, big bro, you
You
encouraging me.
encouraging us.
Nah, y'all encouraging me because the things that y'all doing. My man Tay, Team Chisel, you know what I'm saying? He came out, the things we walked around that yard talking about,
He
out
did.
doing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
A
good.
lot of brothers, man, and I really enjoy seeing the brothers, man. I don't care if it's just a regular job, but they wouldn't do that before. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
People wouldn't stoop like that's low.
That's below me.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
and you know how it is. The corny dude, oh, he corny. You know what I'm saying? He can up go to bus
Going to regular
and then
job.
going to work a regular job. He corny in the bus. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Yeah,
look.
but guess what? That same joke is still living and
Right.
he's doing great.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While I went away for 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
20
So,
years.
20 years,
well,
Hassan.
it was 19 and
Yes, 20 years.
It's like
20 years.
26, about
20
4
years.
months.
20 years.
So that had to have a psychological effect on you.
Come on.
It had
Hey,
to.
No matter how much I tell you it didn't, I know it did.
Yes, it did.
You
It
know
did.
what I'm saying? And even now, like with different situations with my girlfriend, with my kids, with my families, you know what I'm saying? I try and do everything I could do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I stay going day by day, you know, and just like the same thing, the thing I sent y'all where my lawyer was telling the judge, man, even with all that, I get up every day trying to be the best I could
right.
be,
That's
because
right.
that's all I could do.
That's all you can do.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not saying it's difficult. I ain't saying it's easy, but I know one thing: it could be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you put your mind to do whatever you want to do, it could be done.
It could be done. That's
And
right.
I always told dudes in there, because I created programs in there. You know what I'm saying? I used to teach classes in there, do all that.
Good.
And
A leader. You were leading in there.
I don't know. I just was doing what
You
I
were
thought I
leading.
was
Right.
supposed to do.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is the person. My girlfriend always tell me, "Oh, you say like it ain't nothing, but it's a lot." And I'm like, "Nah, it ain't nothing. This is what I was supposed to do." You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
At least
when
you
I
know
was
that,
in the
though.
street, when I was in the street, I did what I was supposed to do.
You was a leader in the street.
Yeah,
Why
I
can't
did.
you be a
Why
leader?
can't you be a leader and do what
That's
you're supposed
right.
to do now?
That's right.
Don't stop now.
Exactly.
Don't stop now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not only that, fight harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my fight wasn't against the feds. It wasn't against prisoners. It was against me.
Yes.
It wasn't
Wow.
the guards. It wasn't the staff.
It was yourself.
me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, I told many staff members, listen, if I choose to be this way, you know what I'm saying? I choose to follow God. I choose to do right every
Yes, yes,
day.
yes.
Very
I
good.
try and do right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And this is my choice, so don't forget it. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's right.
I ain't got to. I
No,
can
it's your
just let
choice.
my mind go. You know
Yes,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You
And just
choose
be
not to.
numb and do stupid and be
Right.
stupid.
Yes.
And I look at the kids today like we was talking, man, choose to do good. I mean, it ain't good going shooting up this and doing
Right.
that. It
Destroying
ain't good.
someone,
You're
destroying someone's lives.
something.
Destroying
Man,
families.
I don't know. Is it the games?
The video
the
games.
video games?
Yes.
Because life just you got life 3 more later. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? But I don't understand. Like, come on, brothers. Like, listen, man. Y'all don't understand, man. These people gonna throw you away,
They
bro.
will.
And
Don't
they
care
got
anything about
They
you.
don't got no problem with putting you in a box and sending you
Sure
home.
don't.
That's right.
Saying deceased, like it said on my
Isn't
uncles
that
and them outdate. It said deceased.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And
But
they
he
got
got
no
out.
problem. Yeah,
He
no,
got
we all
out.
got
Oh,
immediate
good.
release.
Very
So
good.
that's
So
right.
tell
It
us
was-
about your mission when you went to Washington.
Oh, okay. I went with FAM, Families Against Mandatory Minimums. Great organization, which I call Family.
Aw.
Because that's my fam.
Yes,
Lee. You
yes,
know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes.
Through my incarceration, I seen them a lot. I used to donate, you know what I'm saying? And they always send out newsletters, man. They always fighting for us. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I know
okay.
it's many more organizations that's doing it.
But that's
this
who
is the
helped
one,
you.
Yeah, this is the one I know.
There
Right.
you go.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So when we went to D.C., FAM asked us will we come to D.C., and the bill I told you we got out on was called the First Act,
Okay.
First Step.
First step.
Yeah. And so the First Step bill, which dealt with the crack which
Okay.
Trump signed,
Okay.
which was bipartisan both. You know what I'm saying? And so that bill let us out. And fam, it's like they push for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They still pushing now. It's bills right now and they pushing for. I just hit Rubio and the other senator. You know what I'm saying? They send it to you, fam send it to you. They do mostly everything to set up. So all you need to do is to hit your governor or
Okay.
whoever, your senator.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so fam had this appreciation tour.
Okay.
They wanted to go tell the senators, we appreciate you for
Okay,
what
for
you
what you
did.
did.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so that's what we did. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And we went with them.
Okay.
We seen many senators, man, and it was great. You know what I'm saying? Actually, we were supposed to see Trump, but we didn't get a chance to see him
Okay.
with all the situations going on at
Yes.
that time. Yeah, so it was good, though. It was good to talk to senators. You know what I'm saying? I gave them my story.
Right.
You know, we talked about everything, and I always said one thing I always say, like I told my judge, you ain't got to worry. I'm gonna show and prove for you. You know what I'm saying? I could be your example.
Right.
You know
And
what I'm
you are.
saying?
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, and I'm definitely trying. I
Right.
ain't gotta have all this no more. I ain't gotta have all that no
Right.
more.
It
All I
doesn't
gotta
take
do
all
is
that.
get up. Yeah, all I gotta do is get up every day,
Yep.
do my jobs, and keep it moving.
And
You
guess
know
what?
I'm saying?
You don't have to look over your shoulder. You don't have to
I'm trying
be.
to tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
You can just
better
walk.
at night.
I
You
agree.
can just walk, enjoy.
And to be honest with you, back when having all the money, like I said, what's next? What is it?
Yeah.
It was no peace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I got peace. I got, man, to be honest,
That's
I
why
told
you had to
before
go.
about being free. In jail, I had the most peace.
See?
I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah.
Wow.
it was ridiculous that people like, man, you crazy, man.
That saved
How
your
she
life.
burned
That
out.
saved your life.
Oh man, I agree, man,
Yes.
because I was a little fool a little bit, so you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it really got me to understanding, you know, I told you, man, you got to be spiritually free, mentally free,
Right.
and then you'll be physically
Free.
free.
That's right.
So it didn't matter that I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? My body was physically locked up,
Right,
but
but your
everything
mind-
else was free.
Free.
That's right.
And even now, I tell you, like, yo, my body is free. They trying to lock my mental up and trying
No,
to send
and
me
you're not
back.
gonna let it happen.
I
They're
can't
trying to
let
send
you
you
do
back.
that.
Why?
Well, they're saying the First Step Act, it let me out because of the crack.
Okay.
But we still got enough coke that I still got 30 years.
How do you
After
let
doing
somebody?
20 years, though, I mean,
How do you let someone out and then you want to put them back in? How much more time?
like give
do
you a
you
taste
need-
of freedom. And
How much more time do you need to spend in there? I understand that they say that, okay, it was drugs, people taking drugs, they're killing themselves, basically saying that you kill these people because they took the drugs. But there are people that are outright molesting, raping, killing.
Come on, man.
I mean,
Yes.
all
I don't
types
know
of
what.
things. But I mean, everything. What's going on with those people?
I'm telling you, and that's, I mean,
You
like,
did 20 years. What
That's
else do they
enough.
want?
And that's my thing. What else could
What
I
else?
give you?
What
There's nothing else
else?
you
Not
can
what
give
you
'em.
want. I can't give you nothing
Come
else.
on. Like you
I
said,
don't got nothing
Right.
else.
you like
man.
I'm 50. I'm gonna be 50 years old. What
Yeah.
else do they
I
want?
don't have nothing else to give
Why are
you.
they spending all
Know
this
what I'm
money
saying?
on this case?
That's what we constantly go through. Know what I'm saying? Like I said, Kevin Ring, man, Molly and all them from Fan, man, they all backing us. You know what I'm saying? When we was in Washington that time, that's when I got the call that yeah, they're appealing it. My lawyer called me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Wow.
right in the middle as we just talking to senators and all. It's
on.
like, really?
Yeah.
We here trying to show
Why
something,
now?
trying to do something,
Right.
trying to help.
Right.
And
Then
you
this?
then this, like, you know, but they was very supportive, and I thank them very much. I still thank them, not just them, but all the different families that's in fam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
All the brothers I met, you know what I'm saying? Matthew Charles and all them, man. This same thing happened to him, and he had to go back, but then he got back out. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you like, nah, this ain't gonna happen. But if you know the feds,
It's gonna happen.
it can happen.
It can happen.
I'm saying it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
But
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? I can't believe that it will happen, but we just know they can. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just Hassan, keep praying.
Keep
We're gonna
praying.
pray for you and your family as well.
Thank
Yes.
you.
You know, I mean, you did your time, and you know what? You're still doing time.
Yes,
it's here.
unfortunately.
You're still doing the time.
Yeah.
Let you enjoy your family. Let
Trying
you.
to
I mean,
tell
you know what I mean?
man. Like Why? I don't
Yeah,
get it.
20 years.
That's a long time.
You want to pay for me? I just filed taxes. You know what I'm saying? You want to pay for me, for people, taxpayers to pay for me.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And I always said my thing was to get out and show that I could be a tax-paying citizen.
And here you
You know
are.
what I'm saying?
Here you
Here
are.
I am.
And you did.
And yet you still want to send me back. So what else do you want from me? Because
Yeah.
I don't got nothing
What
else.
else? What else?
I don't got nothing, man. I don't got nothing else. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is, and even with this, man, maybe a youngster could see it.
I
Man,
hope so.
let
I
me
know
think
so.
about it.
They
you know
will.
what I'm saying? Like, man, just think for a minute, bruh.
Yes.
Look what I'm going through. I did my 20. I gave them 20.
Yes.
I'm out. I'm doing what I'm supposed
Yes.
to. All I do is work.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with my families. You know what I'm saying? With my friends, all my brothers that came home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yet they still like, nah, I want you to go finish. You know what I'm saying? They want
on.
10 more years.
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
Really? Really?
I know that some young people are listening
Absolutely.
and are watching
Man, I
this.
hope so, man.
And I know that this story will change their lives. Because guess what? You can't get 20 years back, Hassan. You
It's
can't
done.
get those 20 years back.
At all.
No.
At all.
At all.
You can't get that.
No, sir.
You know, so if you are here, you're here to tell your story, I hope that somebody else does not make that
Same mistake.
same mistake.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them to be talking about, I just lost 20. After you heard this,
Right.
I don't want you to lose a day, man.
Yeah.
Because like my
I did it.
daughter
You
mother
did it.
told me, yeah, I already did it.
Yes.
And any day away from your family, your mom,
too
I don't
much.
care if you're young, you just got your mom, your brother, whatever. It's
Yes,
too much.
It's too much. That's right.
Because you just gave away a day. And time is precious.
Yes.
And it's short.
They're very
you
short.
could be gone. You know
Any
what I'm
minute.
saying?
In a second. Yes.
So, man, do what you got to do to be
Yes.
able to spend time with your family.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? With your mom, your brother, whatever that touches your heart the most.
Do it.
Do it, man.
Yeah.
Do it and make sure you stay there. You know what I'm saying? Throwing bricks at the penitentiary ain't gonna be
No,
it, bro.
no.
You know what I'm saying? And it's always a way. I always said this, man. I said, man, if I could take 5 people like me and the way we do, and we get a corporation, you know what I'm saying? We make just as much money.
That's right.
You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
It's
Because
true.
it's all a hustle.
And it's
Yes.
all legit.
And it's all legit.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a legit hustle. What product you gonna use? If you got a hustle game in you, you could hustle legal product
Correct.
and you're gonna make money.
Yes.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you just gotta keep going,
Keep
keep
going.
pushing,
Keep
keep
pushing.
fighting, fight
That's
against
it.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Fight against the streets that you see.
Yeah.
Fight, man. That's all I tell people, man. You gotta fight.
Fight.
You
Thank
gotta
you,
fight.
Hassan. Thank you so much.
No
Hassan, we're
problem,
going to close out. We're going to have a
So glad
candid
you
minute
came.
with you. You did almost 20 years behind bars. What is your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway, I think my biggest takeaway was, man, without knowledge, you fail. You know what I'm saying? If you don't put some new thinking in your mind, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna keep having the same thinking that you had.
Absolutely.
If you don't gain no new knowledge, you still gonna be living with them same thoughts. And
Better
when
you
you
do
start,
better.
that's right. And when you know better, you do better. It has to happen.
It has to.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, even to them young boys that all you know is the streets, find something different.
Right.
Yeah. Do